Welcome back to Game 2 of this ABUGames.com feature match. I'm Derek Peterson with ABUGames.com, joined by...
Brian Greer.
With Deck Builders.
That's right, on YouTube.
And Jack was able to take Game 1. Cavern was a big factor in that. We do see that Kyle on the right did not like his opening 7, so he's only getting down to 6. While it looks like Jack is keeping a hand, it's 4 land, including a Cavern.
It's fairly loose in terms... So the cards, it looks like he has a Garruk, the cards that matter. He has the Garruk right there, Farseek, and a Nightshade Peddler.
Yeah.
The rest are lands. The problem is that I have with his hand is Nightshade Peddler does nothing on his own. Garruk does really nothing in this matchup at all. So this is kind of a fairly loose keep.
The only thing about Garruk I'll say about that is in this matchup, he's a good way of just constantly generating creatures. But that being said, I don't
see a way he's gonna resolve. I don't know. I think Garruk is a fairly loose card. He draws a Staticaster.
But he draws a Staticaster, so...
Way to combo.
So imagine it's going to be turn 2 Cavern naming human.
We still don't have the... I think he Farseeks here first.
He drew an Appetite for Brains, which he brought in from the sideboard.
I don't know why.
I don't like that play because the only real cards that Kyle would have that cost 4 more is Restoration Angel.
Yeah, that's a loose play. Yeah, I like the Farseek here. It sets your mana up a little bit and gets you a little further ahead.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I feel like as long as you have the Cavern out, you don't have to worry about counter, so there's no real rush to get out the Peddler.
Looking at Jack's sideboard, the only card I would bring in would be Slaughter Games. And that would just be naming Sphinx's Revelation, because that's the only card that Kyle really has that he can pull himself out of. You know, if he gets in a type bind.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, because if the game goes long, the Sphinx's Revelation is insanely good for the Flash deck.
So here we got Dissipate Mana showing. If Jack slams down Garruk here, he's going to do exactly what he wants to do, get countered.
So...
We'll see. What would you do here? The Peddler and the other guy don't really do anything.
He's going to go for the Appetite for Brains, so that way he can at least get an idea to see if he does have a counterspell. He hasn't played his land for the turn yet. But we're going to see it dissipate.
Why would you dissipate that?
So we're going to see it dissipate.
It's so bad.
Unless he thought there was something really worth protecting.
Well, it could be in his hand that matters.
So Kyle goes down to 18 off of the Shock Land, passes the turn. So he's showing that he's got Restoration Angel.
Yeah, it's Restoration Angel.
And we just see a Staticaster come down for Jack.
Do you care if Restoration Angel gets hit? I mean, I guess it is one of his better threats, but your Dissipate protects you from, things like Garruk.
True.
So...
We are going to see the Peddler here, I'm assuming.
Great.
Yep.
Combo.
Pair them up. So they're still bound together.
Pretty sure that Kyle brought in his Wrath of Gods.
Yeah, I was watching the game. He brought in a combination of Supreme Verdicts, Detention Spheres, and Intrepid Hero.
Intrepid Hero costs 4, doesn't he?
It's 3 mana for a 1/1. Tap to destroy target creature with, I believe, power 4 or greater.
The Appetite for Brains is so bad. Well, it got him dug him a counterspell, which is better than what it would have hit anyway, so I guess it did its job. Because it doesn't even hit Sphinx's Revelation.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I could really hit would be unless he thought for sure that Kyle was bringing in
right here,
verdicts,
he just drew a bombastic Olvia. I would have saved that Appetite for Brains for now.
So, attacking in with the Nightshade Peddler, which is going to put on top of the library with the Azorius Charm.
Yep. And he's going to throw the Garruk down to get dissipated. I think you just use Garruk as a dissipation target.
He might, just because now he has Olvia.
Yeah.
So, we are going to see a Tempt of Garruk Relentless.
Dissipate me?
Nope, it resolves.
Wow. And if he had Dissipate, I'd rather Dissipate that than an Appetite for Brains.
He uses Garruk's 0 ability to make a 2/2 Wolf token. And we're going to see end of turn Thought Scour targeting.
Get rid of that guy. Hey, 2 of them.
2 Nightshade Peddlers. That was a big blow to Jack there.
I think that's fine. I don't think Jack really wants the Nightshade combo in this matchup.
It's not going to be highly effective, but if it ever gets to a point where, it would have been effective against that, a Seraph of Dawn.
He can kill it with Garruk. He can shoot Garruk
he can kill it
with Staticaster.
Can't kill with the Staticaster.
I think you attack. No, you don't attack. If you want to get rid of it now, you fight it. It doesn't kill your Garruk.
So we're gonna see
Or you can
Olvia
just
come down.
ping it.
Yeah, you might as well fight with the Garruk and then ping it with Olvia to get a +1/+1 counter on it.
Way.
Oh, but he's not doing that. He's just gonna make a second wolf and pass the turn.
Oh, Jack.
Don't really like that play there.
And here, Munson throws down a Rune Chanter's Pike, and
That would be huge for Kyle. That's for sure.
Bashes in for 5 damage.
Yeah, that's why I like the Seraphodon in the sideboard, because it's got a big butt, so it can't be really killed by Searing Spears or Pillar Flames. But if you put Pike on it, it'll be really good.
See right here, Garruk transforms anyways, but he could have used that transformation to kill the Seraph. Yeah, I just don't like.
Yeah, I would agree. So we see an end of turn shot from Olvia to the Angel.
That gives him the ability to gain control of the Seraphodon as long as Olivia's in play.
Correct, because when you do the damage to it, becomes a vampire in addition to its other types, and then you can use the ability to gain control of target vampire.
Well, you bash in for 4. I hate attacking with Olvia because of Azurius Charm. I don't even know if you do. You might just use her as a threaten.
Yeah, because he's just kind of staring down, doesn't know what Kyle has.
If he gets Azurius Charmed, I called it in before Azurius Charm.
I wouldn't be shocked if you have like
man.
Snapcaster.
What are you doing? Takes these back.
He's thinking if he wants to do the -1 ability.
Takes these backsies. It's okay.
So at this point, counting up, we got 4 instants and sorceries in Kyle's
You got the
graveyard
Munson
so
at
far.
22, right? Because he hit with the lifelink.
So we should be at 20 then. He took 2 off of the Hollow Fountain.
Okay, yeah, because he gained life.
So
off of the,
he's gonna use the -1 ability from Garruk to sacrifice a creature and search his library for a creature card to put into his hand.
He wants this combo.
He really wants that combo. He wants to get, although he has the mana, he could just gain control of the Angel. But I guess an Azorius Charm would just have the Angel go back to Kyle's control.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He could have done this whole thing. He could have killed that Angel.
I'm sure here if he paired up Olvia with the Peddler, maybe. So we're cracking in here for 6.
What happened? Oh yeah, did he give Azurius Charm to another token? What happened to the other token?
He sacrificed it with Garruk's -1
That's
ability.
right. I forgot Garruk has a clause.
So looks like Kyle just takes the 6.
I guess I didn't. I guess I was totally wrong with the Azurius Charm. I feel like this matchup's going nowhere of what I would imagine it to go.
Yeah. At this point, even despite the misplays, I feel Jack's got a better board position. But if a Supreme Verdict comes out, it's gonna be pretty much game over.
That requires Kyle to be good.
Shoot. So yeah, he was paired up with Peddler, so he's gonna just go ahead and use the Death Touch from the Peddler with the Olvia.
That's a better combo.
And then
Beat.
So he's going to get in with the 2/2 Wolf and the 5/5 Olvia, so attacking for 7 here. Looks like Kyle just takes it.
For future references, people, Olvia, sometimes you don't want her to grow over 4.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter in this matchup, but a Silencia Charm is very real.
We did see Sphinx's Revelation for 2 for Kyle.
Yeah. Just fog the wolf. Draw 2 cards. Oh, here's this guy. He would have been nice turn 2.
Augur Bolus, which will probably eat a quick death, as we see here with the Olvia. But it will still get the ability to look at the top 3, see if you can get an instant or sorcery from the top 3. Put in your hand, gets an Azorius Charm.
So here you don't want to attack with your Olvia.
Yeah, well, you're going to want to make him use it eventually, but it's a big loss if that does happen.
It tempos you out. It removes a draw step. She loses all of her counters when you can just keep beating in. Yeah.
So we do see the swing in here.
It's obvious.
So, yep, does go back on top, but Kyle takes 2 from the Wolf.
The only way I see that play good is if he has something like huge to play, like if he had like a Garruk or something, like a big Garruk.
See another Augur. So looked like there was a
restoration. It looked like a restoration on a Moorland Haunt. I don't know what the third one was.
So no instant sorceries to grab there. It was a Plains was the third card. I'm trying to get a look on what Kyle's got here. He plays a Hollowed Fountain. It looks like I saw a Restoration Angel in his hand.
He plans to blink that Augur.
So gets in for 2 with the Wolf. He's just trying to bait
block, bro.
Yeah. He's just trying to bait a block here so we can kill it with the Staticaster.
What's the life total at?
Have Jack still at 20. According to this, I have Munson at 7.
Munson saying, hold your jets. I might have a play. Okay. I'm attacking you.
So, yep, does take the block.
I'm blocking. Okay. I'm shooting it. I'm restoration angeling it.
Yep. So we're going to see a flash in for the Bolus, Augur Bolus, and he's going to do it again. Ooh, he says he's got Seraph of Dawn in the top 3. He can't get that. Meanwhile, Jack plays Olivia.
Looks like an unsummon.
Yeah, he grabs an unsummon off that. So he replays Olivia since Kyle was tapped out. And then looks like, yeah, he's just going to clear Kyle's board after he pairs up again with the Nightshade Peddler.
How did he have the mana to do all that?
Oh, actually, that you are correct.
That's why.
He was stacking his land on us. That's what he was doing.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
here?
I was counting there, and we see an Intrepid Hero.
This Olivia just blows away any kind of...
So we have Intrepid Hero, which would be pretty good against Olivia if it couldn't just, except for the fact that Olivia can just kill it outright.
Yeah, any kind of creature. This is pointless.
You can shoot it with the Staticaster, I guess?
I don't want to waste my mana shooting it with my Olivia.
Maybe he thinks like, well, he can kill with the Staticaster, so might as well get use out of that, because later on if Kyle plays anything else,
I have another
Restoration Angel.
Of course, he has another one.
So that way he's gonna eventually get the mana use out of it. So
I'm gonna kill it anyways, bro. I'm gonna kill that guy too. Just kill it.
Kill it with fire, or vampire fangs.
Do it.
So we do see.
Olivia's getting huge.
So Olivia is a 6/6 right now.
Unsummon your freaking.
And then we're gonna see an unsummon.
Shoot it again. No.
Jack.
Ugh, Jackie. You shoot it again, you kill it, and you get in for 2. Bring him down to 5.
Let's see. Kyle looks like he's got 1 card in hand here.
Yeah, Kyle's burned.
Jackie.
Appetite for brains. Oh no.
Deathrite Shaman. Land. Did he tap wrong? Looks like he tapped wrong, so now he can't even recast Olivia.
Sorry.
Alright.
It's a professional game.
So we did see the Deathrite Shaman come down for Jack. If Kyle's going to draw a Runechanter's Pike, there'll be way to help Jack out because he can just eat all the instants or sorceries out of the graveyard.
What are the caverns on? Human?
The Cavern was on Human because that's how he cast...
Look at my hand motion.
No, he was wanting to point out, I was asking at the time if he paired up the Nightshade Peddler with anything, and he clarified it was not paired up.
Clearly pair it with the Deathrite Shaman.
So we do see Intrepid Hero coming back.
At least it's a spell. I think he's holding onto a land.
So at this point...
You
gotta try to slam down Olivia, see if she resolves. If she resolves, you pair her up, and then at that point you start killing things.
Yeah, it's GG. Shoot that guy.
Shoot the Intrepid Hero. Intrepid Hero has died. Any response? No. Just goes to the bin. And then throw down Olivia here. Just throw her on down.
The thing is, he doesn't have a board.
So it looks like he plays Steam Vents and play tapped.
If he had shot the Olivia or the Angel in response to the summon, his board presence is way better.
I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. He's contemplating. He's contemplating if he's got a counterspell.
Because he doesn't have much.
I feel like Kyle's at a low enough life. He can just start. Like
You can kill him with Deathrite Shaman.
He can kill him with Deathrite Shaman. Jack's on like a 7-turn clock with the Angel.
That 2 damage that he didn't get from the last attack he would have gotten could matter with the Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, it could be huge if let's say Kyle draws something to get out of this.
He's so scared to counter. He just says go. He's just gonna Deathrite Shaman him.
You see a Moreland Haunt here.
Yeah, that's gonna do nothing.
I want to quickly clarify that dice represents nothing right now, just left on the table.
No, it's representing that it's a vampire.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess that's fair.
He's showing that.
1, 2, 3.
You have a bunch.
5, 6.
You have a lot of spells, so I'm going to kill you with these.
So he's going to move the end summon. Kyle takes 2, goes down to 5.
Should be 3. If he was good. But it's not.
should be 3.
Yeah, should be 3.
At this point, I mean, human. So
Did he draw another Staticaster?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If he drew another Staticaster or if he's just going for Olvia.
Wolf. You get a wolf.
Oh, it's going to be Huntmaster.
Yeah.
So
wolf guy.
Gains 2, puts him at 22, gets Wolf. Uses a Shuhei Nakamura token.
There we go. How worried are you? I think you're really stuck now.
And I feel like the longer he holds back for Olivia, it just gives Kyle more chances just to draw like a Supreme Verdict or Detention Sphere. So you might as well do it as fast as you can. If you think he's got a counter spell, then he's either way. Unless you draw another Cavern, it's gonna get countered.
These Moreland Haunt tokens are just completely worthless with the Staticasters.
Yeah.
You just did it. You don't do it now. Like, you could have, in response, at the end of the turn, shoot the token. I think you just wait until end of turn, make him burn a card if he wants to somehow save.
Sure.
Something. Like, if he makes another token somehow, and then you shoot it, he can, in response, kill his own token. But
so there's the pike that we did mention earlier.
Yeah. There's a lot of beats coming down.
So, counting at this point, there were 5. So, sorceries, let's get a quick look here. So, I'm counting 1, 2.
The thing is, he can
3,
keep removing
4,
his spells
5.
to reduce its effectiveness over the term of the game.
Yeah, he can do that this turn. So, like, if Kyle does swing in with the Restoration Angel, which looks like he's going to shoot the token, and he's going to eat an instant or sorcery with the Deathrite.
Bring it to 3. Should be 1. I'm not gonna let this go.
Alright, that's fair.
Because right here the game's over. You just upkeep, do it again. But oh well. You can even attack.
Because unless I'm missing anything on life totals, I would just get in here with even with the Huntmaster.
Because if he makes a token, you shoot it before blockers.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. He's just hoping that Jack makes a mistake. I want to make a token.
So he makes a token.
Here's my token. Can I go to blockers? No.
He lets him go to Jack.
See, that's what I was talking about. You wait for your opponent. You just hope to get an out. You're waiting for your opponents to make mistakes like this.
Yeah, sometimes your only out is for your opponent not to realize what your out is. So, that situation, Jack, big error there, not shooting the token before damage. But
I got a flip token. He's still dead. Flipped. Deals 2 damage.
2 damage. We'll send Kyle down to 1.
And I don't know why you wait for a draw step. I think you just kill him.
I think you just kill him now with the...
Because he could do some ridiculous Sphinx of Revelations.
Unless we're somehow off on the life totals. This should be it. So it looks like...
Kill you?
Jack's look like he's just going to activate to use Deathrite.
Snapcaster.
Oh, in response, Snapcaster, whatever you targeted.
Because he gave him a draw spell. He gave him that draw, because I'm pretty sure he was holding onto the island.
And it's a Sphinx's Revelation, so that just, again, situation. So I'm counting for
5,
which will send Kyle to 6. And give him 5 more cards to play with.
So the game should have been over.
Yeah, so, now that he's tapped out, Jack, you can shoot the Snapcaster Mage with the Staticaster into your turn. Now that he's tapped out, you can play your Olivia.
He's just going to say, okay.
Gosh, this is so difficult to watch sometimes. You can play Olivia here now that he's tapped out and shoot and kill the Restoration. Yeah, shoot and kill the Restoration Angel.
Kill him.
That way you can swing in with the Huntmaster of the Fells and then activate Deathrite Shaman to do...
your mana probably, okay. I think I would tap, unless he wants to play human here, you tap your Cavern. see here.
So we do see Olivia comes back down.
What two? Oh yeah, that flips over because
2 spells were played, I guess.
Yeah.
So it puts Jack up to 24. Gets another wolf.
These are paired.
Signifying that those 2 are paired.
I got a machine gun, bro. No. Other way around, but it's okay.
Shoot. Okay, whatever. At this point, you can swing in for 4. Since Kyle, I'm showing down to 2.
And then remove a spell now and kill him.
And
or I'm going to tap my mana that I would kill you with and play another...
And then, nope, he finally realizes it. Finally gets the game. So, the craziness of the 4-color deck.
I like these decks, and I think Standard right now is becoming more of a good stuff, stuff.
Yeah,
play good spells, good stuff.
I would agree.
Mana's great.
I feel like the Flash deck is strong. I don't feel like it's as strong at kind of F&M thing because they don't have any of the main removal.
So here, they're the reasons that the last 2 guys have played this, Ethan and now Kyle. The reason they've played this list is because not a lot of people own the Cavern of Souls and F&M meta.
Okay.
So their whole game plan is, well, I just hope to counter everyone out because counter spells are hard to play around at an FM level. I just don't feel like we're about to run out of time. I just don't know if I think Flash is even well positioned anymore because everyone does have caverns.
We'd like to thank you for joining me, Brian.
Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you letting me come on again.
I appreciate it. Hope you have back again soon. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.